Well, Liam, the season is over. Let's quickly gloss over the 90 minutes we've just seen. What did you make of it?
Thought we were very good. I think everybody knows the situation we're in with no strikers, and we just at times we get in some unbelievable positions. Some of our football in the build and the way that we're playing is getting us there, and now we need to take it that next step further. But couldn't be happier with the group. I mean, from where we've come from, we've got a real identity. I think it's going to give us rewards in the future. And now I've got a busy summer making a lot of calls and trying to build the squad to be really competitive for next season.
Well, that big smile on your face as well shows that you're obviously very happy with what you've done so far, but there's plenty of potential going forward.
Loads of potential, and it's like I said from when I first came in, it's a process at this club. It's a process, should be a process at every club. I've just said to the players, I think they feel it. They feel it in there. They can see the confidence in our players and the way that we're playing and their understanding and how much they're enjoying it makes a difference. Now what I need us to do is recruit really, really well with the same identity. I think we give a lot of teams a lot of problems next season.
I don't think we really realise it when we're playing at home, but in a close, compact stadium like this, the speed of the game, the movement of the passing is there to see, isn't it?
It comes from understanding, it comes from work on the training ground. Second half, I just sat down and watched and enjoyed the players. I didn't have to shout anymore. They're understanding everything that we want from them. And the great thing is, when we start the first day of pre-season, they all still will understand it. So we're starting ahead. I need to work hard to bring a few players in, but the building blocks are honestly, they're there. And it's my job to continue that progress that we've made.
And what's the most pleasing aspect of your time at the club so far?
The most, being back here for one, it's an unbelievable club. The fans have been magnificent, seeing them come back in their numbers at home. The support that the owner, Arjun and Tan, have given me. I'm working with a magnificent group of players every day. Look, I had to make a few really difficult decisions, have some really difficult conversations with players this week. And some of them were outstanding for me, and I wish them all the very best in their futures. But I have to make difficult decisions, and that ones I think are right for the football club.
The one that's obviously been highlighted is Callum Elder, and we've touched upon it previously in the 4 years that he's had at this club. He's been such a professional and a great communicator on the park as well.
Fantastic lad, fantastic player, and he's been an unbelievable part of the dressing room. He's a massive part of that dressing room. He's a popular lad because he's a good lad, and I know for a fact he's going to have a lot of very, very good clubs interested in him. I wish him the very best. It was a very difficult decision for me, I have to be honest, but it was one that I felt was right for us moving forward, and I really wish him the very best in the future.
I know you love the idea of obviously getting ready for next season. What's that first day off of the off-season going to be for you as manager? Are you still going to be obviously planning for next year? Are you going to give yourself a bit of time to enjoy it?
Not yet. I will have a week, but not yet. There's a lot of work to be done, a lot of conversations to be had in terms of our recruitment. So I'll know the right time. I might sleep well tonight, and I'll be back on the phone tomorrow working hard with the club, with Tam, with Lee, to try and get the players in that I think will make the big difference for us next season.
And a last word for the fans for what we can expect next year as we stand here now on the last day of 22-23.
So far, I think I've stayed true to my word from when I came in for what I would do at this football club. You know, we were a point outside of relegation when I first came in, and not only have we stayed up comfortably, we've built a real philosophy in the club. I hope the fans can see what we're doing here, and I hope they're excited. So please buy those season tickets, because you can see our home form has improved. It's no coincidence with the numbers that are turning out, and I think we can have a really amazing season next season. I'm really, really excited for it.
Matt, final game of the season. You was here this time last year. What did you make of the final game in general?
A little bit disappointing. I don't think we created as many opportunities as we'd like. I think we played and dominated the game really well. Limited them to, I think, one shot they had on target, one save I had to make. But as I say, a little bit disappointing not to create more opportunities, but I thought we played it really well on the whole. I
think this game in particular epitomised how much in control we look now on the ball, especially building out the back. Yeah,
totally. I think everyone's got a real good understanding of the way we play. And it's about sucking the opposition, to us, playing around them, and then creating opportunities. As I say, I think today the only disappointing bit was the opportunity creating, because we sucked them out fairly well.
Nice to be back in the team.
Yeah, really nice. I'm grateful for the gaffer giving me the last game. Obviously lost my place for injury, which is disappointing, but no, it's great to be back out there and playing football.
But when you've got someone like Carl, you've got Timothy as well, who then went out on loan. There's a great bond between the trio of you, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. We all get on really well. And yeah, like I say, if you get injured or you lose a lack of form, your position's vulnerable. So yeah, when Cole came in, he's done fantastic the last few games, and like I say, I was just grateful to get the last one.
It's probably one of the hardest positions to try and get back, isn't it, as well, being a goalkeeper?
Yeah, it's not like you get 10 minutes at the end of games just to show what you're about. You know, if the person ahead of you is performing, then you've just got to support them and keep yourself right for when your opportunity does come.
Thoughts on the season as a whole? Because it's been quite a rollercoaster, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we always say there's been ups, there's been downs, but I think we're in a really good place. I think going forwards next season, we've got a real identity. We're going to control games. We have controlled games this season. So yeah, I think we're on the front foot going into next season.
Yeah, nice foundations for next season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel you're ahead of time with regards to what the gaffer wanted from you come now the final game of the season?
I don't know, maybe not, but as I say, everyone's got a real good understanding of where to be when certain scenarios happen. So yeah, I'd say we've got a head start on maybe other teams. We just need to, obviously recruit a few in the summer, and yeah, it should be a successful season, hopefully.